Hi everybody, welcome to the 22nd set. I know I told you I wasn't going to do any more with the beadbox bargains from September, but I lied. I have two more. I have this pair and then those fancy chandeliers. These are using the peanuts from the mix. I don't have the mix number, I don't think anymore. Remy, be quiet. Shh, no, quiet, sit. So I don't think I have that to give you, but it was the mix that came in the beadbox bargains. Oh, maybe I do have the mix. Autumn Hearth is what it was called. Shh, Remy. Shh. And then the pen number for the eye pens that I'm using is 559, and then the links are medallion links and antique bronze. So yet again, we have to cut off one of the ends. And I showed you yesterday, but if you missed it, you can cut it this way. Or I've had better luck cutting it, filling the edge with my cutter and then snipping it off. And then there's almost nothing left. But if you have something left, use your emery board. That's fine. And then we have the medallion. And I will go ahead and put on this. So from the Harvest Mix, is that what it's called? Autumn Hearth. From that, I am using, it came with peanuts. Now, I got 2 bags of the Autumn Hearth because I got the extras, their companion bundle last month. And so I found I love peanuts, but I had enough peanuts in the gray and kind of rusty mauve color. So I made a stack with them. I had 3 of each. So we're going to start with a gray and we're going to put it on. And the fun thing about peanuts is they stack really well. Then I'm going to put on the rusty red, kind of pretty leafy color. Remy, stop, honey. Then see how they're stacking? I was so excited. I don't usually get excited over the peanuts, but for some reason this time they really hit my fancy. So you'll need 6 of each color, so you can do the stack. Now, the deal with this is you want to keep that pretty tight because you want to keep that stack going. So I'm going to hold it with my fingers. Then I'm going to go in with my flat nose pliers, and I'm going to try and get it as close to that bead as possible. And it wasn't really that close, was it? But you don't want to break it either. Okay, there. There, that's a little better. And then I'm going to cut it off with my flush cutters. And I made a pretty small round. And let's see, I'm going to need that to go which direction? Looks like north-south. Okay. So I got that going that way. I'm going to hold this down. Okay. And we can tweak it if we have to. Round nose pliers, where'd you go? There you go. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to do it towards me. You can do it however you need to do it to make your loop look the way you want it. I just found that it's easier for me to do it that way. So there we go. And let's see, it's going to hang. Yep, I think it's going to hang good. So then I used a coordinating gray khaki bicone. And then I bent it back at the top of the bicone to make my earring hook. Used my mandrel, and I believe I got these off of Amazon. And I just turned it. Now this hook, I didn't make round, I made flat on the end. So I just did it halfway. And then it looks like I cut some of this off. I did. Let's see. I must see. Oh, see, I used the wrong. So I'm going to pull this back out. Straighten it back out. Which one was it on? See, I should have checked. That's all right. We can fix it. I used it on the second one. I don't usually do that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull it around the second one here. There we go. That looks a lot more like that one. And I have it going out a little further, so that's easy to fix too. So you grab your flat nose pliers and you're going to want to bend. Hold on, I'm crooked that way. You just want to bend it more that way so that it's bending more forward for you. There. And then this is why you should always make them in sets instead of making one ahead of time like Kristen did. And pull it out just a little bit, and it looks like well, two things. Let me get this length done first. There. And we're gonna flush cut it. With the flush cutters, it doesn't leave a burr on there, so I don't need to, but if you need to do this, please do. And you can get a rounder off of Amazon, and I think they're like $10. But if you're gonna be making your own hooks, that's a good investment. Now, I didn't like that this moved so much. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm going to go in here with this. I'm gonna take a little risky and bend it a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Now it doesn't come down, see? So I'm going to open this. Just turning that, not the whole braid. And these don't really have a front or a back, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see how they're gonna hang. I don't think I did this right. So they're gonna hang a little crooked because I didn't do quite the job I needed to. So we'll take this and turn it. And now they're hanging the way they need to. Great. So these are my peanut earrings. And I really like them. They're simple stack earrings. Look great with a sweater this fall and winter, or great with a t-shirt if you kind of have a gray t-shirt on. This would be a good way to add a little bit of pop of color when you're wearing it with your jeans. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It gave you maybe a new idea on how to use your links and your peanuts. And let's see, so it's Wednesday now, and I will see you on Thursday. And I hope you guys had a great Wednesday, and I look forward to this counting down because this is 22nd, so we have 9 more pair. Yay, I did it. I'm making it. So keep encouraging myself every day because I need to keep doing them for you. And then probably November 1st or 2nd, I will put a reel together that just shows all the earrings for the month, and that'll be kind of fun to do. So I'm getting excited for that. If you haven't got your Halloween costumes yet and you're dressing up, I dress up for work and then I'm going to a Halloween party, so I'm wearing a different costume to that. So I'm getting those ready, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you're dressing up for if you're dressing up this year. Have a great day, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.